And if you recall, this was something what was earlier being being promoted by China, what was known as the BCIM, Bangladesh, China, India, Myanmar. So, from southeast, from Myanmar, from there to India to Myanmar to Bangladesh. And the China, Myanmar and Bangladesh are all very, very keen. But then we have our own security concerns, and also this was the issue that, of course, the additional problem was that this road would have come through Arunachal Pradesh. Okay. And China claims the 93,000 square kilometers of Arunachal Pradesh as South Tibet. So, in that sense, there was that security concern there. But here also, meaning, since India did not participate in the Belt Road Forum that was organized in Beijing. In Beijing on 14th-15th May last year, because we said, number one, of course, China-Pakistan Economic Corridor, because it's sovereignty issues, but also equally because of the fact that we consider there are very serious flaws as far as the BRI business model is concerned. One has been mentioned in terms of the debt issue, but others there is the transparency issue. I was ambassador to Kazakhstan, and I have seen also how this works. For instance, they set up this pipeline for transportation of gas from Turkmenistan through Uzbekistan, Kazakhstan to China. Now, what has happened is that China lent that money to Turkmenistan to construct that pipeline. But whatever gas they are supplying, about 35 to 40 billion cubic meters per year, all the revenue that is accruing to Turkmenistan is going towards paying the debt that they have taken for constructing the pipeline. That means for the next 15 years, they will continue to supply the gas, but there is not a penny of benefit that they are going to get. In addition to that, wherever all these projects are being made, there is no employment, no job creation as far as local companies are concerned. There is no transparency. It is supposed to be hugely corrupt. Now, you mentioned yourself that they are going to invest $8 billion in the Lhasa to Kathmandu railway line. Now, where is Nepal going to get all that money from? If you just look at Hambantota, as they say, just yesterday there was a report that one ship a day visits that. It is an infrastructure that has been created for which there was no need. And what has China been able to do? It gave it $1 billion of loan. It created a debt for Sri Lanka. Sri Lanka couldn't pay. Now they have given 99-year lease of Hambantota port to China, and also given them vast swaths of land around Hambantota port where China can come and build its own industrial township. So something similar is going to happen as far as Nepal is concerned. You would have seen very recently in November, there was this report at the South China Morning Post in which it said that there was a particular project, Budi Gandaki project in the north of Nepal, $2.5 billion. It was to be constructed by China under their BRI initiative. But that was withdrawn from China because there were so many issues of corruption and non-transparency that was involved. So, this is an issue, which more and more countries are realizing that it is less economic in nature and more strategic as far as China is concerned, so that it is able to have a control over the sovereign assets and sovereign decision making of the recipient countries.